Hey, what's up guys? I am Kenny Ray, and today's hot topic is the perfect game in the major leagues. As you all know, in the past 6 weeks there have been 3 perfect games, one by Dallas Braden of the Oakland A's, one by Roy Halladay of the Philadelphia Phillies, and one by Armando Galarraga of the Detroit Tigers. Unfortunately, Galarraga's is not going to go down in history as a perfect game, but if you saw the highlights, if you saw the game itself, you know it was a perfect game. He made 28 consecutive outs. Unfortunately, the umpire blew the 27th, but he came back, got the out, and in my mind, that game was perfect. Now, why are there so many perfect games? Why are the pitchers getting the advantage of putting themselves in position? Number one, we can't explain why there are so many perfect games. There have been 20 in the past 120 years. That means 1 every 6 years. So for there to be 3 in 6 weeks, that's a complete freak accident. There's really no explanation for it. But there is a reason that the pitchers are getting an advantage over the batters, and there's a reason that pitchers are more dominant in this year and last year than they have been, in the past 10, 15, 20 years. And the reason is that the offensive players, the batters, no longer have the size, speed, and strength advantage that they had for so long. Steroids are finally being eliminated from the game, and they're finally being eliminated from the players' bodies. What I mean by this is players get a lot bigger, a lot faster, a lot stronger, and even though the drugs themselves have been eliminated from the game, the results of the drugs are still there with the players, and they're finally fading away now. So what does being big, strong, and having faster bat speed have to do with perfect games? One example of this is if you watch the 9th inning of Roy Halladay's game, the first batter hit the ball to the warning track. Now, in my mind, I believe if this had been 3 or 4 years ago, that ball would have been out of the park. Just that little bit extra power, that little bit extra bat speed would have taken the ball from the warning track into the bleachers, and Roy Halladay would have lost his no-hitter, would have lost a perfect game, would have lost a shutout, and who knows, he might have been pulled even. On the same note, batters are now have less opportunity to see as many pitches, and the pitchers are throwing less pitches, which gets them further into the game. And what I mean by this is, say a batter has a little bit faster bat speed. He's going to be able to foul off more good pitches. And by fouling off more good pitches, he is seeing more pitches from the pitcher, making the pitchers throw more pitches, and giving himself more opportunity to get hits. Now that the batter has lost that little bit of advantage, some balls that used to be foul balls are now becoming strikes, and some balls that used to be home runs are now becoming pop-ups. Plenty of times I saw Barry Bonds hit a great pitch with a bad swing, and the ball went over the fence. Now, that should not happen in baseball. That's not the way baseball is meant to be played. If the pitcher throws a good pitch, at the very least, the batter should make weak contact with the ball. When you see Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa hitting ball after ball after ball over the fence, pretty much eliminates the core of baseball's fundamentals. Pitching, defense, and base running are no longer important. That's not the way I want to see baseball being played. I love watching home runs. I love watching great players hit the ball a mile, hit it out of the ballpark. But I want to see that in batting practice, and I want to see that in home run derby. I don't want to see that in the game. In the game, I want to see if a good pitcher has good stuff, I want to see the pitcher dominate. I want to see the defense matter, and I want to see how the players run around the bases, whether it's a bunt, whether it's a stolen base. I want to see the fundamentals of baseball in action. And that's my own personal opinion. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like home runs more, if you like fundamentals, or if you don't even give a shit about baseball. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.